I made 20 mirrors in Legacy League and thank a few people who were responsible for helping me along the way. This is in no way a scripted speech, so if I forgot anyone along the way or anything along the way, I am truly sorry if you helped me and I left you out by mistake. First off, we started off the league in preparation to do Hall of the Grandmasters. We geared out. Got a 6-link quill ring, a brass dome that was not 6-linked, and a bunch of Grand Spectrums. This enabled us to get the Hall of the Grandmasters down and start charging fees quite early on. In order to start raising the money for that, we crafted some chess pieces along the way. The Holy Chainmail in the very beginning, we did a little bit of that. And just general trading in the beginning to get the currency up to start that farm. Once that farm was up and going, we had plenty of money to take advantage of a few Kadiro deals that came our way via friends. I'd like to thank Corgan, Fisticuffs, and another person who wishes to remain anonymous for helping with the Kadiro deals. That certainly helped boost our currency. I hope your tips were enough, although admittedly Fisticuffs came so early with a headhunter that we really didn't have a lot to give him. And I wish he was still playing so I could maybe give him a little bit more now, but he has not been online. So that phase where we farmed all the Grandmasters yielded 5 mirrors and 12 exalts. And to start the crafting portion of the league, which is where the majority of the rest of the currency came from, it was basically built off of a 12 exalt investment, as the 5 mirrors were never broken. This league I decided to craft opal rings. I started on March 23rd and had some good luck there. Made another session on the 27th of March, and then the 28th we did some more, and so on and so forth, all the way until the 22nd of April when the final session for the league was done for me. Basically what happened was, this is where the thank yous come in. A lot of the streamers really helped facilitate this as a reality, this league, probably unbeknownst to themselves, like Ziz, made the popularization of Vol Fireball so high this league that so many people were using it that alone made this a profitable endeavor. And then, of course, Cute Dog and Big Chicken also did Vol Fireball. So I was able to target a large number of players just because they were all doing Vol Fireball, essentially targeting the meta. And to make the situation compound that much greater, Pox, one of the more popular PoE streamers, I'm sure you guys know, also made Low Life Righteous Fire extremely popular. This made the amount of money I made this league just explode, because now not only was I able to target Vol Fireball, Negamahus, and Zoffs with the same essence, I now had a huge following of people who were farming Shaper, which means they had money to spend currency on the same type of rings as the Vol Fireball farmers. On top of that, Pox's build is generally short on decks, and a lot of people wanted to proc EE. So all of a sudden, lightning damage to attacks, cold damage to attacks, and decks became extremely valuable, whereas in Vol Fireball, those rolls were not worth anything. On top of that, you got to thank my main man, Blasting Cat, for putting out the signal shot, which also enabled this ring to get mirrored and also fall under the same umbrella of the types of rings that you could craft with the fire essence. And then just when I thought that all of my Brutus lead sprinkler rings were not going to ever sell, Mathel came through in the clutch with a Brutus lead sprinkler build, which enabled my lead sprinkler stuff to all sell. Now, on top of that, the fire essence wasn't enough alone. So we had to, we couldn't get enough of them simply. It was just too hard to acquire them based on the current system. So we also took a bunch of wraths. And the wraths, of course, also targeted my main man Blasting Cat, targeted his signal shot build, as well as Howa. So I'd like to just thank Howa in general for being so great, because there's no one to really attribute that to. I mean, Empyrean was playing Howa this league, but I could thank him for it, but he certainly didn't, make it popular. Howa is just Howa. It's just amazing. Separately from who attributed to the meta this league and enabled me to target so many people with one specific essence, I would like to thank the people who actually helped me acquire all of the essence. For those of you who actually followed me this league, I was injured with a shoulder injury, and I could not do anything for like 5 whole days. I was completely sidelined. So my man Hoden, my brother from another mother from Germany, I would like to thank you so much for helping me hold it down the whoops while I could not. I hope your compensation was enough. And last but not least, my man Alec, you know I couldn't have done it without you. All the help you gave me in the beginning of the league, all the trading that you did for me so that I could continue to level in the beginning, so that I could get into Hall as quickly as possible, and all the essences that you bought for me. I couldn't have done it without you, brother. I hope that your compensation package was also enough. In general, I'd also like to thank GGG for pushing back the beta, because if you didn't push back the beta, I probably would not have been able to make sales the last few weeks to reach the goal of 20 mirrors. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to stop by the stream, twitch.tv/Zugzwang82, or leave a comment below. Also, I wanted to thank Ziggy, but he really didn't put out a build that targeted anyone. But he's still a good guy, and I enjoy watching him. Thanks everybody again for watching, and I will see you next time.